Oh, starting a little late today because I fell asleep. I was tired. But that's alright. Still get some stuff done. But before we can get anything done, I need to do a mic check. Mic check, check. Anything done? I need to do a mic check. Mic check, check. Alright, cool. And then I gotta set everything up. Okay. And one more here. And we're good. All right. Let's get started. Are you as tired as me on this Monday evening? I am. My job like rotates between the jobs that we do. And I thought I was gonna have the easy job today. Well, I had the easy job today, but today in general was just not easy. We gotta transport all that junk. Yep. So I let the game run for a little while. Let everything build up. Hope that was in my chat. There we go. Game looks good. Running smooth. Yeah, let the game run for a while to collect some resources. Hopefully we have enough to do another row. I don't remember how many rows we needed. 6 rows of 90, I believe. And we have almost 2 of those 6 rows done. But if we get the finish off the second row and do what we can on the third row, well, we might be able to do the second and third row. If we run out of resources then, should be able to we don't need a full row, so just these 2? Yeah, just these 2 should be more than enough. Probably only needed 1, but we'll do 2. Actually, we have 3 rows done because we have 2 down here and then the third one, and we were working on the 4th. You know what? We're a little further than I suspected, which is good. So that means we're past halfway. And after we get this row done, we only need 1 more upper row and we're good. We only got 1 part that we're concerned about, but hopefully we get through it just fine. And I went and picked up Hollow Knight. Might be playing that tomorrow. Give myself a break every once in a while from Satisfactory. Okay, we should be reaching the point where it's going to scream at us.
You are in imminent violation of your fix-it contract. Please refrain from leaving the designated zone or you will immediately be terminated.
There we go. Alright, that's all done. Let's go get the rest of the resources we need. Yeah, we almost got that road done. Almost. So, we have 3.5 done out of 6. Should easily be able to get maybe this 4th row and the 5th row done for sure. And then, man, this is a long way back. It was probably a good thing I didn't decide to, like, overcharge them, overclock them. Because I probably would not have had the room, or not the room, the capacity to do so. We're gonna store all but 13. Let's go ahead and take the rubber and those. Grab 2 more rubber. Okay. Uh-huh. Motors is the one thing I'm kind of worried about. Whether I'm going to have enough of those or not. Let's see, oops. Grabbed 1 less quick wire than we should have. Okay, and then those have 100, but I don't think we need very many of them. No. What we need the most of is quick wire and rubber. Let's grab another row of rubber. There we go. Looks good. Alright, let's get started. Actually, I think I'm just gonna start down here, so that way, instead of trying to fly all the way down there, build it out, and then come back, yeah, we're just gonna start it here. And to make sure we're building it in the right space, we'll do that. Now we'll do the blueprint, because now we know where we need to be. Alright, now for the monotonous part where we do this a bunch of times. Be cool if I had a zoop motion. You know, kind of like how the floor, you can do the whole zoop thing. Kind of wish I had that for this now. I'd zoop the shit out of it. Yeah, once we're done with this, then we gotta lay all the pipe out. which sucks because it's 360 per row, which means we have to use the Mark II pipe. Which means we're going to need a lot of plastic on top of the copper sheets. Oh, I never grabbed copper sheets. Good job, dummy. Or did I and already burned through them so fast? I doubt it. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Seeing people starting to flow in. So, forgot my copper sheets. So, back to it. There we go. Luckily, while we're doing this, my resources are also rebuilding, so I did some things, you know. I went AFK, but I couldn't go fully AFK and just like not do anything. So I did some cleaning up around the world, which I will show you guys here once we run out of resources to kill time. Did some beautification, made some things a little bit more efficient on some locations. I was having, I wouldn't say trouble, but my part of my facility that's making a bunch of pieces, the phase 3 pieces, was not, turned out it was not optimized properly. That's why it wasn't running right. So I checked on it, checked it out, see what I could do to fix it, and that's when I realized some things were not properly optimized. And so I fixed it. Okay, everything looks nice and still in a nice row. You know, maybe in the future too, we'll use some of the other... Well, maybe not, because we're using so much of it. Ah, that wasn't right. Let's try that again. I moved at the last second. There we go. Fly over here, because can't get too close. Come on now. There we go.
You are in imminent
Saw
violation
that
of your
coming.
fix-it contract. Please refrain from leaving the designated zone or you will immediately be terminated.
Okay, let's use the other blueprint, generate with pipe. Okay, and then we just have one generator to place, and our fourth, and the entirety of our fourth row is complete. The crappy part is just, it's over there. I'm encroaching on clearance. Come on now. Bam. There we go. I think that's going to be our most difficult spot, making sure those pipes connect properly. But other than that, should be fine. Alright, that's 2 rows complete. 2 rows on the bottom, total of 4. We just have one more row to do. Well, one more pair of rows to do. Hopefully we have enough resources and we don't have to go AFK for too long. turns out all that shit I've been talking about other Satisfactory videos of them building these super mega factories, being like, I'm gonna be able to create 5,000 motors a minute, can actually come in handy. Like here, when I'm not producing 500 motors and I'm producing like 5 motors. When you're eating up thousands of motors per minute, it doesn't exactly work out. Okay, now motors. Yeah, see, we're already low on motors. Already low. I want to make sure something here. Give me a sec. Okay. And then rubber. And then there we go. There we go. Now we just need 3 more copper sheets. I could have sworn, were they not right here? There we go. Okay. Let's use what we got. We're already out of motors. Jesus. But we're gonna store all that in here. Grab all of these guys. That way we can build our floor. Okay. How high is this wall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A wall of 7. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sweet. Oh, look, there's a guy up there. I'm worried about that. I have a feeling that is going to be a problem. It's going to be close. I can definitely say that. There we go. And then we have the blueprint for the floor. 5 wide. And even if that is a problem, we're gonna have to work around it. We've already committed so much to this. Kind of in the sunk cost fallacy right now. And it may not be a problem. The shape of the factory might work in my favor. It might just touch the tip of it, but that's fine. We can work with that. Uh-huh. That's what I thought. I had a feeling we're off kiltered. Destroyed my only floor below me. Okay. There we go. Now back to it. As long as I make sure these lines fit, we should be good. I'm still gonna check every once in a while to make sure we're still lined up. This is definitely the most resource heavy build I have ever done. Hands down. What we'll also do when we have free time, if we run out of resources and need to let it build up a bit, I want to go to my aluminum factories. Not factories, factory. The place I am making the aluminum stuff. Double check it and make sure it is working efficiently as it should be. Check and see how many resources they have pumping into them. I think this is going to be the last one. Nice and purty. I think what we'll do is go ahead and build it out. We might not need to, but screw it.
Please return to your designated zone. Failure to comply will result in termination.
Sideways. Right there. Okay. And then, ow, ow, ow.
You are in imminent violation of your fix-it contract.
Perfect.
Please
Okay.
refrain from leaving the designated zone or you will immediately be terminated.
Oh my goodness. Ada is so pushy, man. So pushy. Who cares about designated areas? Only you, Ada. I'm trying to explore and exploit. You're telling me I'm limited to where I can be? Killing me, Smalls. Oh. We are out of that, but that's fine. We can let that build up while we work on this part. Look at that party floor. Party, party, party. And there's this guy. Hey, buddy. I also did something where I can have some rebar. Because even though it's fun blowing stuff up all the time, woo! Ow. No, since y'all ain't gonna move, I don't have any on me and I don't want to pull any more. I already have like 100 something pulled. There you go, he's down. Also appears to be some resources over here that I can use. I missed. Like motors, even though it's only 17 of them. Where'd he go? There he is. I missed. Oh, nice. I like it when it has the parts that you need right next to it. Makes life so much easier. Oh, there's more motors. Thank you. Most of that debris was unnecessary, but hey, what can you do? What can you do? for a Klondike bar. Alright, let's get this set up correctly. How's that looking? Ooh, it's not even touching. That's great. That will definitely be a problem though. But hey, as long as it lets me place it, I'm golden. I need to get up here. I can't see it properly. Yeah, since we're so invested, I really don't care if it's cutting through. Maybe on my next playthrough, I'll be more thorough. On this one, we already placed so much to tear it all down to reposition it. And I know if you weren't here earlier in the playthrough, I was gonna build outward and out instead of vertically. It's gonna build more horizontally. The only problem is oh shoot, that was wrong. The only problem is, you know how the border was killing me? The border kills me, and it's not, the border's not out here. The border is like rounded out. So it's like I can go further out here, but if I try to do it over here, it pushes me back even further. And it was getting to the point where it was like nearly impossible to build out as far as I need to. I'm already out of stuff. We are out of motors. We did drop a bunch of our shit off. We should go probably pick it up, huh? If we're gonna do things, we might as well have the resources for it. Take all. Sort. Okay, there's our bombs we could have used earlier. And then we still, even after we place all this, we still won't be done, because then we have to worry about the byproduct. And I have a plan for all the byproduct. We'll still have to conveyor, that's wrong. Some resources from a distance. But not too far. Should be in the local area. We're gonna use some of those to make some of these phase 4 components, mainly the ones needed to make the first one. So I think things to make the second one and the third one will need nuclear stuff. So we'll have to find a whole location to do nuclear stuff. And then we'll go from there. We don't have much more that we can build. We're already running out of stuff. I was hoping all my buddies would be on by now. Nope, just me. And one other person. And another person that seems to be coming in and out. Alright, we're out of motors. We should have a decent amount. We just don't have a fast upload speed for the items, the dimensional depots. We should have some of these where we can build back. We got two more sections. All right, let's head back. Back to base and separate our resources back where they should go and go from there. Yeah, we still have to connect the pipes up there. Everything else is ready to go though. Oh, and containers, which I believe I placed containers and everything already. Let's start over here. That's motors. Still have a ton of those, which is good. Ton of those, which is good. Rubber. Bunch of those. So what, motors? Yeah, motors. Alright, let's head back. There's also something else that I worked on too. I don't need power slugs, I need summer sloops. But I need a few summer sloops before I can complete it. It is going to be neat. Ooh, speaking of summer sloop, we got one coming up. Hopefully it's not one that's like underground. Since it disappeared so quickly, it's either underground or... Where's it at? Over there? I have a feeling it's behind all that. Is it a cave? Looks like it. Oh, summer sloop. Where are you, summer sloop? Oh, that's that cave entrance I saw before. Where are you at? You this way? Sound like you're above me. Oh, snap. Woo! Oh, it's just one spider. Oh, I thought you guys died from one hit. Yeah, rah, 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 to you too. Alright, are you down or up? We can try up first. Pretty sure that's where we came from, though. Yeah, that's the hole I blew, so let's keep going down then. Down this way. Ooh, there's a purple slug. Sweet. Purple slug's always nice. I hear some pitter-pattering. Ow. Come at me, bug. Okay, summer sloop, where are you? Coming up behind you. Yeah, they were. They definitely were. Just trying to find this summer sloop wherever it is. I don't know. I think this cave might be a ruse. Yeah, so let the game run for a little bit, gathered some more resources, and I have already burnt through those resources. So I'm gonna go back and hopefully get just a little bit more. We only have 2 more rows to go, 1 more level to go. Alright, that summer sloop is somewhere in that cave. I just don't know where. Oh no, it's right there. I'm a dummy. I don't remember how many I need, but I do need a few more. Where's the third one at? Wasn't there a third one? There's a big guy in there. A little short. That was way off. That was better. Ooh, what was that? Go look at what that was, buddy. Go ahead. Go look. Ooh, what was that one? Huh? You gonna go look? What are those? Let's go see. Now I gotta lead him through here. Oh, shh. Holy crap, he's fast. Miss me. Missed me again. I have the power of flight and friendship on my side. Aha, there's the third one. Come here, you little shit. Build something in the swamp for Halloween. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Totally a great idea. Oh, there's another one. Come here, you little rat.
This is a shrine to windows and weaving.
Windows and weaving. How lovely. Can I stand on you? I can't. That makes things easier.
Harvest.
I have something for you. It
So-
will establish
oh.
a better way for us to communicate and deepen our understanding of one another. I've done the necessary developments on my end. The last note is yours to play.
Your symphony resonates. Your mimic tapestry patterns beautifully.
Thank you, I worked very hard. I am organically transmitting the data package now. Any adverse effects on my blood will not corrupt its contents.
We hear this learning song.
See you on the other side.
It is time to tango.
I really want to take the time to make a video where we try to decipher the sloop voices and what they're talking about. You know, see if we can be smarter than Ada. Figure out what they're saying. I mean, honestly, it would make more sense for the way it talks, even if they were speaking an alien language. Like, our depiction of certain words is gonna be, could be completely different. But if we can even try to understand some of what they're saying. Oh yeah, so I started playing this playthrough around Christmas. Not this playthrough, but I started playing the game again around Christmas, and they had an event going off, so I turned the event off. And I know they had like an anniversary one going on, and I was wondering why it wasn't working, so I turned it on, and this is what they got. It's neat. I like the floor. The floor is cool. Little cutouts because I have no friends. These are my friends. That's Jimmy. That's Sarah. Yeah, those are my people. Why is the toilet decorated? It is an anniversary. Oh, it moves. Can I hit it? Hit the pinata. There's a pinata. The pinata. You beat the Oh, it breaks! What are those? Can I get those? Biscuit? Candy? Oh, that's so cool. Do it again. break again. Come on. Well, fine then. That was cool. I didn't know you could do that. Neat. Alright. So, when I went AFK to build up resources, I didn't actually hit that bean. Oh, I hit the shit out of the bean. Beans piss me off. Where's he at? In that a bean? Yeah, it is a bean. Okay. Oh, I broke it again. But it was really hard for me to just let the computer go because I wanted to play. So I did some things in the background that did not deal with our rocket factory. One of those things was setting this up. Now, I know you're probably wondering what this is. This is a facility where I can place all colored slugs, and they're going to go to the respective ones: blue, yellow, purple. And these are sommered out that way. If I have any sommer sloops or any slugs, especially an abundant of them, I can just throw them in the container. They're gonna split between the three and make me power shards. Which is cool. And they're sommered, so the 5 turn into 10. And then of course they are also depoted. That way they're always with me. And then these, same thing, but with protein. But that's why I need more sommer sloops, because I need a lot. Do I have any in my... I do not. I need 2 more sommer sloops. I need 1 for this one. And then 1 for this one. Oh, I don't need 1 for this one, so I only need 1 more. That way I can just throw all my meat in here and it does its thing. One thing I did realize last night is I don't need to dimensionally depot them. What I need to do is just straight sink them. That's all they're gonna do. They're just gonna be synced anyway, so why depot them when I'm gonna sink them, right? Right. Glad we agree. There we go. So that's one project I worked on. Another thing that I worked on while we were waiting, while I was waiting, was filling out more of these, and I'm having a problem. Maybe you can help me, Oki, and I don't know why. It's literally the only one. Oh, nope, it fixed itself. Okay. I had a ton of AI limiters and I was feeding them through, and for some reason they were not splitting like they were supposed to, and I think it was just a glitch when I had the game loaded, but looks like it fixed itself. I no longer need your help, Oki. But if I have any sooner news, I know who to ask. But yeah, I finished filling out these. Most of these aren't even coming through here yet, but I have them prepped and ready. I did a bunch of small things. I kind of wish I would have waited to do the small things, because it would have been a good stream. It would have. I added a tiny bit to here. So now I'm producing iron rebar, which I'm going to take this. Having this is nice, but I already have a bunch coming out. And then, since we had higher things, I broke down the other 2 miners that we were using, and now I'm only using 1 miner and a super long line. So it's another place that I did some small fixing. I added iron rebar to my iron, so that way I always have some rebar with me. I cleared out this area where my old storage was, redid this line so it's nice and straight. I think the only thing that I didn't do that I wanted to do was go hunt some more Krabby Patties and Crawdaddies. Okay, didn't do anything to the steel because the steel is perfect. Same with those parts. Those are working fantastically. Another thing I did, since we need so many copper sheets, I went up to my copper area that's making all my copper and changed the copper wire I was making into copper sheets. That way we could just double the amount of copper sheets we were getting. And then, as you can see, we have rubber and plastic coming in and the AI limiters. This whole area I'm probably going to redo because that copper right there, I'm barely using any of it. And what I want to make is a high-speed connectors, right? So we need to be able to make computers, which we can use the copper there, right? Oh wait, no, high-speed connectors, not supercomputer, high-speed connectors. We can make circuit boards down there, we can make cable down there, and we can make quick wire, or we have quick wire. So I want to have this part be the AI and the high speed. I want both of those being made down here. So gonna redo this whole area one day so that way we have both of those, because we need high speed connectors at least at some point, especially for a lot of upgrades. I went through here and I saw some things. I saw you go off. Why'd you go off? You just have too much being made at once, huh? You have 80 coming out. That's Mark II. Okay. I figured what I'd do, because circuit boards was kind of a problem, and I could have switched it out for priority splitters, which I think I'm gonna do anyways because I think this is still not working exactly how I want. But I slooped this so we were making a ton per minute. The grasslands to be the end biome. That's actually a neat idea, because looking at the stuff we need is like, if I wasn't using all these resources here, I probably could have done like all the phase 4 stuff right here. But I learned what priority splitters can do, and I'm probably going to replace that with a priority splitter. I mean, as long as this keeps running as it is, I should be fine. But I think I'm gonna snag these. Only because I think this is getting overwhelmed. This only needs 80. We're making 80, but we have so much of a backup that it's just not. It's not running well. But other than that, slooping that has really helped this, because it's being split 3 times. It's going in here, it's going to storage, and it's going in there. So might slap him in there. This guy is still... He's making enough, but I'm gonna throw all that excess in here, because this is also being kind of a bottleneck. It's making enough at one time. It's just one way I've been fixing that is doing this. Start at Rocky Desert. Yeah, I want to start a new one where I start at a different area. Yeah, I'm making exactly 5 per minute, but it's like that's taking time to run over there. And then there was another spot, I think it was this guy right here, wasn't getting enough quick wire, but I fixed that by changing the work my way around CW. And then lastly, at least here, what I did was, since I'm getting so much rubber and plastic, right? It's going in here like it normally should, and the plastic is also running over there like it should be, but yeah, see, I'm nowhere near running out. I'm sure there's still a ton in here too. Yeah, there's so much plastic and rubber. I went ahead and made it to where the plastic and rubber is now being stored and synced. And then, but yeah, I kind of wish I would have done this on stream, because after like midway through, I was like, man, this is some good stuff I'm doing. It would have been some nice stuff to show. Most of it's little stuff like building I can't remember the names. What are these called? Conveyor belts and stuff, right? Just redoing some conveyor belts. So it was nothing like new and riveting and groundbreaking, just kind of neaten things up. But another thing that I really wanted to do to kill time, just gonna be over here. Probably luckily for the viewers, I didn't have time to mess with my aluminum stuff to make sure it was all running correctly, which I'm sure it is. Which there is bauxite not too far from the blue crater, and I'm probably going to use that to make the resources that I may need. I see an orange slug over there I'm going to go get real quick. Ah, I uncrouched for a second. I wonder if there's a summer sloop in here. Nope. Where'd you guys come from, huh? Is there another one around here? Bye. Alright, there's one thing I did down here. This one I was mostly kind of wish I did on stream. It had bothered me so much that I couldn't just let the game sit in AFK. I had to come do it. But there's little things up here that we could do later. And the one thing that I really wanted to do was clean the back of this up, and which I did. You can already see. Come on now, get up there. Thank you. Wish I could pull up the like a photo of how it looked before, but now it's much neater. After I got that advice of doing this, where it's polymer one way and then all undefined going into the next. And now it looks neat, it looks organized, everything is flowing at the proper speeds, everything's being put up. It has not affected the train at all. If anything, it's even more now. It just looks fantastic. It looks so organized, it looks so neat. Now, my whole tism of it just scratching me of how disorganized it looks. I could look at this all day. Looks beautiful. And then, what I'm going to do to make it a little easier to explain to people, color the pipes. I think I got that color pretty freaking close. Pretty proud of that if you ask me. And I did it with that pipe too. I didn't do it with all of them because I ran out of time. I'm gonna do it with all of them. Some gaps in that water there. It's concerning. But I did it with the water too, colored in blue. But that'll be a project for another. Why are there so big gaps? So the ones on the outside have gaps, and then the three in the middle are stuttering. So the ones on the outside might not have enough, and then the ones on the inside probably have too much. I'm not gonna spend too much more time here, just kind of letting my resources build up. If I can learn how to jump, there we go. What are you freezing up for? Too much liquid coming out? That was one thing I wanted to see if I could fix, was pipe flow. I don't know why, but this pipe is bothering me. Oh no, it's not. It's good. It's good. Do I have this on all of them? Because I think that would help with sloshing. I might also do one further down. No, it's not really sloshing. Maybe a pump. I know I'm making enough. It's just for some reason this still just isn't running properly. What I could do to help out, because look at this pipe. This pipe is shouldn't put an end. I have an idea though. I have an idea. Because these pipes look like they have more than enough, right? What if, hear me out. I do this, right? How could I do this? Put a pipe from here to here, right? Just temporarily. Rotate it. And then here, and then here. Already don't like it. Well, this pipe right here has been full for a while. These are running at 50, so I mean they'll just kind of combine into one, and then I can put a valve like so. I think I can make this one look better too. What if we put a 2D straight? Curve. Oh, okay, that's just how it's gonna look. It's gonna look weird. I do want to change that pipe to a single. I know, it looks terrible. It looks terrible, but hear me out, right? See, this pipe went from full to half full, right? This top pipe, right? It's essentially giving this one barely any. And I bet you now it's always going to be 50. What about these guys? Always 50. Basically combining the two pipes to where it runs better. It looks weird, but I think it's gonna work. Okay? Because this pipeline had no issues at all with flow rate. It had plenty in there. So I think this is gonna make it even better. Or it's gonna make it worse. We'll find out. But it combined with the top, it should be fine. We will leave that for now. Right? And that last one was always overfilling. And now with that, it might not. Yeah, see, it stopped because it's full. Yes. You're right. I'm only going to do it to that one to see how it goes. And I'll come back later and see it's all falling apart. But yeah, I just wanted to show that back part. I just had that idea of doing that. But that back part of to kind of show one thing I do need to, I could probably do while we let our resources build up is start focusing on the what's the word I'm looking for? The byproducts, because we're gonna have polymer, plastic, and rubber again. I think I'm gonna need some of them, but right now I'm just going to sink them. I could have done that, couldn't I? Just build a locomotive and drove it. I mean, I'm going about as fast as a locomotive, just having to work my fingers a little bit more. Alright, we need... How many motors do we got? Woo, so many motors. Alright. Which I do have the place that's making the motors slooped. So that's my current bottleneck right now. What we could also grab, lost all my momentum, is some of these. The floors and concrete. I might have to increase my concrete output. I do have another concrete thing over there I could build into. Alright, let's head back. You know how hard it is to leave that behind, though? You know how hard it is? Especially since it's not working perfectly efficient. It's like I need it to work right. Which connecting the pipes like that could have made things worse. Could have made things better. We won't know until we give it time to do its thing. Don't look back. It's hard to, man. It's really hard to. Just knowing it's not working perfectly because, I mean, it's not working perfectly mainly because the liquid physics. Sodom is doomed. But yeah, mainly because the liquid physics, it's not working as intended, but you know, maybe I should have fixed that on my free time and did all the other stuff. I heard another spider, dude. Okay. Luckily, we're working on the third and last row. Just need to build out the floor. We got most of the first half of the fifth row done. Forsake it. Oh, and I decided what my second game is going to be. I was thinking about doing a Final Fantasy game. I was like, would that be riveting enough? So I decided I was going to do Hollow Knight. Not the new one. I'm going to play the... Why does this look weird? Right there. Right? Yeah, okay. But I think I'm going to play Hollow Knight. I just bought the first one. Not the Silk Song, not yet. I don't know if the game is story driven, but I definitely don't want to do another factory game because I'm trying to do 2 of them. I'll definitely burn myself out. One of them has already been quite excessive for me. So it's kind of funny. I thought I would have been done with this by now, but help me build this faster. And it's just gonna be 2 lines. That's it. And safe. Like I said, it's not gonna be permanent. Oh, shoot. Buffered. Did my game buffer? Forgot a bit. There you go. Luckily, I was able to save over the other one. Oh, YouTube. Okay. Yeah, stinking YouTubes. Okay. One more line to go. Oh my goodness, you're being complicated. There we go. Why do you hate me, game? There we go. But yeah, the reason it was hard for me to decide though is that I've been seeing a lot of Final Fantasy clips, which has made me want to play Final Fantasy quite bad. But I'll probably play it on my free time. Ooh. Is it a spirit? Is it like... Was it a rough day today? Are you drinking the strong water? The fire water? Okay. There we go. Jeez, it's already been an hour. So much to do, so little time. What I need is more motors. I know you're gonna start screaming at me in a minute.
Please return
Yep,
to
there
your
it is.
designated zone. Failure to comply will result in termination.
Ding 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 ding. And function down. Bam.
You are in imminent violation of your Fix-It contract. Please refrain from leaving the designated zone or you will immediately be terminated.
That one too far? Right there. There we go. Yeah. All right, floor is done. Let me go grab some resources so we can start building out the structure. Okay. Sort. It's sort and then store all, and we'll take the motors with us and the rubber and the copper. And that's it for now. Took my fuel away. Nor did I grab all the other resources I need. I have a particular set of skills. They're not very good ones, but they get me through life. New mule, new fireball. Ugh, fireball. Ugh. I don't know. I just don't like cinnamon. Especially like, I don't know. I call it spicy cinnamon. Just. Ooh, I almost ran out of fuel. That could have been bad. Oh, this is gonna hurt unless I have just enough to. Oh, yep, I did. Nice. Yeah, the Final Fantasy game that I was thinking about playing to start with was 8. That's the one I started on. That's the one I grew up with. Most people I know, especially around my age, started with 7. I never played 7, nor have I ever played the remade one. Jenny with pipe. Luckily, I won't be making the same possible mistake with having a generator on the end. Bartender at Louis on 172nd would serve me them when I would win bets on Guess the Song. Nice. Nice. Well, I guess depending how good you were at that game would depend how good of a night you had, huh? Okay, everything's good. And I think if I try to jump that one, it's going to scream at me. Do I need one more? No, I don't. Okay. Why is that floor missing? I'm gonna fix that here. You were good? And boop. Okay. I do want to, just like I did back there, I'm going to do one first so I can make sure I do it in the right spot. Right there. Well, let me H. There we go. Yeah, right there. I don't think we're going to have enough resources to finish this line. I'm really hoping we do. But there's a good chance we won't. That all lined up? Yep. I'm hoping to at least get this line done today. That way we only have one line left. And essentially just one more day of just letting the game run. Tomorrow, though, I'm going to be playing a different game. I'm going to try to stagger the games I play. Just so I can reach out to other people. Farm views from those. Get more subs. And we're out. Damn, that was quick. That was real quick. I think we only got like halfway there. One thing I want to do is count and make sure we're still building 45. Starting to regret my whole making fun of the players who build the super big factories, being like, I'm gonna make a factory to make 500 motors a minute. So I bet that'd be super useful right now. While I'm sitting here with like 5 motors a minute. Going multiple days to just build. Ooh, we have an extra. You know what that means? It means I can break them. It's supposed to be 90 on each. That's 2 more we can build. You've done it? I don't know, I kind of wish I've done it. It's out of everything. The one thing we don't have enough of is motors. Probably because it only stacks in 50. Because it only stacks in 50. Stops us from building as much as we need to. Like everything else stacks in 100 and 200. A lot of work? Yeah, I bet. I bet. I would essentially need to find a coal near iron and have that coal and iron specifically just to build motors. Well, I don't know. I think with some of the alternative blueprints, I wouldn't need to. Motor. Rotor. Only needs iron. Stator. Pipe and copper. See, I could only need iron and copper to make more motors because I have the alternate, the iron pipe recipe. So I could find a location that has just iron and just pipe, copper, and make my own little motor farm. Which I don't know. I might do that at some point because, I mean, we're almost done with this. We only need 2.5 rows. So we're almost done, so there's almost no point of it now. By the time I was done with that, we would essentially go ahead and okay, we got pipe going in here. We're gonna have the heavy oil residue here. Okay, yeah, it's just gonna go straight across into there. Okay, I almost thought I messed something up for a second. We don't need plastic, but we need copper sheets. So can't connect the pipes yet. We can do that. We can have these ready to go. Just trying to think of things we can do to kill time till we need to let the motors build up. Figured working around the rockets would be great. Go ahead and place these so we don't have to later. I know it uses copper wire, but it's like 5 each. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, and then this is gonna have the byproduct. So we're gonna have the entirety of the byproduct. I swear the floor here. Do you guys blow up? I really hope. It'd be nice if you do. Oh, you do. Nice. How nice. Is there another oil under there? Is that why it's like that? Oh, you're gonna make me mine the quartz, aren't you? Okay. So while we wait for our motors to build back up, let's get started on some of this stuff. And some of this stuff is dealing with, well, let's see, hold on. If we look, I wish I could click on you. Let's see. Is it manufacturer or is it blender? We need to make radio control unit. We need to make supercomputer. That one looks like it's going to be annoying. We need to make both of those, and it's not in there. Is it the blender? No, but there's a cooling system, which needs water. Was that nitrogen? Yeah, nitrogen gas. Then we also have fused modular frame that also needs nitrogen gas, aluminum. It's gonna be a lot of work. But as long as we have some bauxite nearby, because I'm not worried about the rubber, because we're making rubber right behind us. I'm not worried about making batteries. Hold on. All right, I gotta do a quick bathroom break for all of you watching right now. Don't go anywhere. Freeze. Don't move. Don't even breathe. And I'm back. Hey, I saw that nobody moved. I'm so proud of y'all. All right. Assembler. There it is. Assembly director system. Damn, that needs the finished part. Adaptive control unit. Jesus. And a SUPA computer. Which needs computer, AI. So I'm seeing a lot of plastic, copper, and quick wire. Maybe some rubber too, I'm not sure, I can't remember. Computers. I'm awake? Did you fall asleep on me? So, supercomputer, I'm actually not that worried about, because I know we have copper, and do we have quick wire around here? We have copper around here, I believe. Copper close enough, anyways. There's bauxite. Did you put the seat down? Yes, yes, I put the seat down. There is a lady that lives here. Two ladies. Alright. Plenty of copper. Oh, I didn't know there was a copper down there. That's even better. Okay. And Caterium. Please say there's a Caterium nearby. Aha! Even better. Okay. So, there's one over there if I need it, and one up there if I happen to need it. But there's more nitrogen gas. Even more nitrogen gas. Bauxite to make more aluminum stuff. And then iron. Please say there's iron. There's iron. Ooh, it's pure too. Even more pure. Sweet. Okay. So we have everything we need to make adaptive control units, heavy modular frames, computers, and then all that too. We'll have everything right here to be able to make the assembly director system. What about heat sinks? We have everything we need to make heat sinks. Oh, I also unlocked the rifle. So I'm happy about that. We need a lot of copper sheets. Luckily, we can use the copper around here for the copper sheets, and then we can use the quick wire for the Caterium to make wire and cable. And quick wire if we need it. So we have everything here to essentially, this location is going to be my rocket factory, and everything, at least for the first quarter of phase 4. All right. We need to start our outbound process. And luckily I am making some rubber and plastic with these. And I can make even more later because we do have compact coal coming out of there. Please say we have at least some more sulfur than these two. So I'm already using most of those. Nope. I mean, we're using essentially all of those. We might have some excess that we can use with the compacted coal and the sulfur to make smokeless powder. We're going to use that smokeless powder to make ammunition. Essentially, this place is going to be my second major factory. Like the first place where I've gotten all the way up to heavy modular and adaptive control unit and all that can be seen as my first major base. This is most likely going to be my second, and it's all going to be focused in one area. Where? I'm not sure. The sky? Most likely. But we'll see. Merger. And again, we're just doing this to kill time, to let our motors build back up. And when we go down there to pick up more motors, we'll make sure that I slooped the motors, so I'm, instead of making 2, I'm making 4 a minute. Which I'm pretty sure I did, so. But just in case. Oh, bad jump. Ooh, I'm all over the place. Slow and steady. I am not in a groove right now. Okay, there we go. I think this only needs to be, I think, a Mark 4, Mark 3, with how much is coming out of it. I can't remember. Oop. But we'll see. Oops. I broke my toy. Okay. The funny thing is this is going to create so much power that I'm not going to see the discrepancies that are coming out of my diluted fuel factory. The line is going to be so insignificant. Okay, let's get ready to rumble. Put that guy there, and then we're gonna put an awesome sink right there for now. And then we're gonna go ahead, so we don't have to worry about it later. We're gonna go ahead and put a smart splitter right here. So that way later when we want to remove the plastic and rubber, we can do that. See, I'm learning to plan ahead. There we go. I'm gonna redo this one just in case. There we go. And then there to there. And we just gotta power it. Let's make sure we have the right mark. Belt. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, right? Ooh, are none of these making rubber? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. None's making plastic, but we can fix that later. Because we can make it to where I can use the polymer resin to make whatever I need. What would we say? 220? I already lost track. 20. It was 20 each, right? Yeah. 20 on all of them. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2. So 200. Mark III belts. There we go. Oh, the lovely sounds of Satisfactory. Alright, that's done. Let's do the other side. Yeah, I can always do turning the polymer resin into plastic, I believe. Yeah, residual plastic. Not too hard to do. We know these need to be Mark III, so... Shoot. I messed up. There we go. Plenty of water around, so that's no biggie. I don't need to turn it all into plastic. I just need enough to do what we need. Seems a little close. Oh well, I already committed. There we go. Okay. Mergers. One of those might have messed up. Nope, I got it. Cool. Oh, come on, get the thing. There we go. Ooh, no, don't want to destroy those. Just slow and steady. Let's just do slow and steady, yeah? Make sure not to break anything we don't need to break and have to redo it. Oop, almost destroyed that. Okay, now we replace everything again. Lastly, Mark III conveyor. There we go. All right, now that that's set, copper sheets full. They are. So let's go ahead. Since we won't need that much copper. Well, how much? 40 times 10, 400. Want to make sure that's right. Might not even be 400. 20, 40. So, I mean, it's going to be so annoyed if I did my math wrong somewhere. Regardless, it's going to be more than 300, so no, you dumb pipe. No, you dumb pipe. I hate it when it does that. Like, it has it all lined up nice and neat, and then it decides at the last second like that, glitching between the two. Stand still, you glitchy fuck. Nothing better than laying some pipe. Alright. And then those connect right to there, bringing the heavy residue in. Those only need 30 per minute, so I really hope there's more than 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Okay. I think this side needs to be reconfigured compared to that side, but we'll do that later. We'll double check everything and make sure everything is configured correctly. See what I mean? It's not how it was. You were there. And why would I want you to loop back into yourself? Like that. Why? You went to the one behind me, not even the one next to me. Stinking game. Being all complicated, helping me burn time. Oh, you're not lined up all pretty like. The other one was lined up all nice. This whole road needs to be scooted over a bit. But it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. We'll just move on. Let's go see how many motors we have. Maybe we can at least finish one row. One more row. So how's everybody doing? We all doing good? We all happy? I'm so happy. There's our wire. Alright, have I clocked these out yet? Yeah, I'm using all of that one, and I think some of this one. Yeah. So we have a lot more sulfur we can work with, because I don't think I'm using all of this one too. No. Using most of it, but not all. That's good. That's really good. Because that's a lot of sulfur. That I have available to me to make the ammo I want to make. Good chance I'm going to use most of that polymer resin to make plastic, because I'm going to be making rubber. Hopefully it's enough rubber for what I need, and then I can turn whatever else I need to into plastic. I just need to figure out how much I need. Alright, let's go check our steel, make sure we have that properly. Oh, we have a whole iron node right there we can work with. Ooh, what could we do with that iron node? We could make more motors. Yeah, you're summered out. I know it's toned down, but based on how everything's set up, 5 and 5. I believe this is making 5. Yep, that's making 5. And then this guy over here is also making 5. Yep. So we're right now at a point where we can't make more. It really sucks because with everything, the way everything is set up, I probably could have started here and made it to where I could make enough, but ooh, game got kind of glitchy. Game did not like looking at something for a second there. What it was, I don't know. Okay. Motors, how many do we have? Oof. Of all of our motors in here? Yep. Oof. That hurts. Hurts a lot. Hurts a whole lot. So I might have to let the game run all day tomorrow. The second I wake up, before I go to work, turn the game on, let it run. Ooh, I missed it. Let's see, what all do we need to make again? We need to make heavy modular frames. Computers. I need to start planning out the byproduct half. I also still need to connect all these. This is just gonna look horrible. Why? 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 Why did you need to do it that way? Just right there. No. There we go. That works, I guess. Oh my goodness. That's straight for you? Really? I mean, I could work around that. Maybe. It's gonna be weird spider-like thing I'm about to do here. It's gonna look so funny. An 8, and then we can connect you. And then from there. You are kind of facing off, aren't you? There we go. The thing is, I'm placing all this pipe, and then soon I'm gonna have to break all the pipe. One more to connect. Actually, it don't look that bad. It's not as spidery as I thought it would be. No, no, right there. Tricked you. Let's make sure none of the pipes are wrong, like that one. That one's good, that one's good, that one's not. Don't want any of those mistakes. Good, 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 good. Mine, mine, mine. Yeah, I think these ones are good too. Yep. All right, I needed to do that, and now I did it, and now I'm happy. Okay. What else? Oh, we can build out the last few. Almost done with that entire row. Almost. Almost. So close. Maybe when well, no, I'll be at work. Never mind. How's that fireball going, Oki? Is it scrumptious? Are you feeling happy? I'm gonna be so glad to be done with this. Just hate my brain power I used on repetition. Good thing is once we're done with this, we'll be able to work on creating our new facility. We need rubber. Hey, we ran out of something besides motors. We're only going to be able to build one section, but hey. Okay, rubber. Got a ton of quick wire. Let's grab some concrete and copper sheets. Where's our motors? There we are. Had a bowl earlier. So you're feeling pretty great, huh? Pretty great. I think it's funny when I think back to my childhood how much Oklahoma has changed. Went from a state where liquor stores weren't even open on Sunday. You couldn't, tattoos were illegal. One thing we can start is heavy modular frames. Do we need concrete for heavy modular frames? All right, this is what I want to do. Let's get rid of this to-do list, right? Let's fill it out with everything that we need to build. All right. So this guy is right here. He needs adaptive control unit. Open codex. We're going to add that to-do list, right? But he needs automated wiring, circuit board, heavy modular, and computer frame. Okay. Automated wiring. Add that. And then open the codex for that. Add that. This should show us everything that we need from the bottom up. Steel pipe, cable, stator. Well, the steel pipe and cater is to make the automatic wiring. And then circuit board. What is this? What do we need the circuit board for? Oh, the adaptive control unit. Right. Okay, so circuit board. We will most likely use the alternate caterium. Maybe not. Production rate's not that much different. $15.30, $12.30. So it's just use less plastic. Maybe we will use that. Well, we can make as much plastic as we need. So okay. Plastic, copper, wire, steel, cable. Okay. And then, so we have automated wiring, we have circuit board, heavy modular frame. Because maybe I can make all this stuff and then just have it joined to one spot to where we can make it. All right, so we have this recipe. What alternate recipes do we have for heavy modular frame? Do we have any ready? Oof. And that's a 3-piece. That needs a bigger machine too. Oh, there's the 2-hour mark. Do quick wire stator. What does the original stator have? Three and 8. Maybe. That is a good possibility. I think I'm going to learn that one because we might use that. It's 8 per minute. And it uses less pipe. Okay. Plastic AI limiter. What is the original? So that's 30 and 7. So it uses copper. So I could switch that to make it where it's plastic. I like that. I can use that to my advantage. Because again, we can make a lot of plastic. Let's take him. Let's see, what else do we have here? That uses silicon. I don't think there's any quartz around here. Is there any quartz around here? Can we make our life a little different? Use some quartz. Oh, there's that quartz. But that quartz is being used for something else. That quartz is also kind of far away. All the iron and copper we needed are like right here. I don't know if I want to run quartz all the way down here. But if we run into trouble and need to use it, maybe we could. Just, I'm not seeing a use for it right now. That might be a thing. Crystal oscillator is 1.875. I still don't have something to make crystal oscillators. I don't think I even need them right now. Cable and reinforced. Rubber and AI. Maybe. Maybe. Recycled rubber. Turbo heavy, alternate turbo heavy fuel. Pure quartz. Alternate recycled plastic. Rigor mortar. That's expensive. Fused quick wire. Don't need that. Alternate heavy flexible frame. We will be making rubber. That is a whole lot of screws. 5320-104. 5320-104. I'm gonna go ahead and learn it so we can compare it. Heavy modular. All right. So, all in all, it's less resources, right? And we won't have to worry about making steel pipes, which on my heavy modular frame where I'm making a set of heavy modular frames, the steel pipes, I had to use iron pipes. So that will be less of an That'll make it a little easier because I'll be making rubber here, and I can make these. What about limestone? Do we have limestone around here? Please say we have. Oh, we do. Sweet. All right, that's not a problem then. Cool. Okay. So we like the heavy modular, the alternate. Caterium computer. Let's learn that and compare. Because Caterium computer might be more useful. We use more and we use rubber instead of plastic. We are making rubber and we can always make more. It'll take less construction too because we're just making quick wire. This we would need to make wire into cable. Takes less resources. Unfortunately, still use the same amount of circuit boards. But that's good. Alright. I'm glad I went through these. I'm finding a lot of good stuff. Alternate polymer resin. So that's just making a lot of resin. No. No. That's actually kind of interesting. If I have a lot of leftover copper and I need a lot of iron. Heavy encased frame. Oof. So a lot more concrete and a lot more steel or iron. Oof, I don't like that one. Alternate cooling device. I wonder if that one's better. But regardless. Computer. Computer. We liked this one. Okay. Rubber, quick wire, plastic. Heavy modular frame. Which heavy modular frame are we doing? None yet. Okay. We liked this one. I know this seems like nonsense, but this is me planning. So we got that, we got that, got that. Have that. Cable, steel, wire, copper, plastic, quick wire, rubber, modular frame, encased industrial beam. Let's put encased industrial beams on there. Okay, there we go. So the basic resources that we need are cable, steel pipe, wire, copper sheets, plastic, quick wire, rubber, modular frame that needs like screws and what is it? Screws and plates. Where was I? And screws, steel beam, and concrete. So really, again, I have all those basic resources here. All I need to do is just gather them all up or make what I need. Let's see. Let's grab these motors. I just want to finish this last. We're so close. So close. So close. How's everyone doing, by the way? Was it fun watching me go mad? Trying to figure out my next steps? It's not as hard as I think it's gonna be. It's just a lot. Like, a lot of materials that need to be built. If that makes sense. Like for that one piece of machinery, we need so much. That cooling system. Yeah, for the assembly director. Sure, it only needs 2 pieces, but those 2 pieces, that needs 4, and that needs 4. So much. So much. And then that heavy modular is a 4-piece as well. The computer is a 3-piece. We are about to be using a lot of manufacturers. A lot. Just to make 1 piece. It's gonna be a pretty big endeavor. But hey, we completed this. This is all done. We only need 1 more row. And then we can connect the pipes, connect the power here, make sure everything is running correctly, get the outbound stuff all started. Luckily, this whole sink part, we're going to just sink the polymer and rubber at first. The only part that we need to focus on that's left for byproduct is the compacted coal. Oh, and then hooking the rocket fuel up. But the compacted coal, the plan I have for that, the smokeless powder, which we'll be making black powder, and then we'll use one of the oil nodes to make more heavy oil residue, which we can also use to make the plastic we need. We have rubber we're making, now we can make the plastic we need. What was that? Oh yeah, the pure ingot recipe. Oh yeah, you'll get tons out of that. Tons. But yeah, we're gonna use that to make the smokeless powder, and then that will be turned into rifle ammo. Rifle ammo with some copper sheets. We don't need to make much, we just need to make enough. Ooh, the homing ammo does more damage. There's a small chance, depending on, what is it, 1 high-speed connector per 10? We might make homing ammo. And depending the Sommer sloops we get, we might use the Sommer sloops to make more rifle ammo and then sloop it again to make even more homing rifle ammo. So yeah, we have a lot that we need to do, but right now we're going to try to focus one at a time. We're going to finish our rocket fuel. We're going to deal with our byproducts so we can make ammo. And then we're going to focus on making an assembly director unit, whatever that was. I think I had it over here. Yeah, assembly director system. Which I think I looked up the this one, and it was, I think it was more complicated. I don't remember. I need to look it up. Let's look it up right now. Let's kill some time. Shall we? The sound might have quit on you, but it's okay. Assembly director system. Satisfactory. that the alternate? Is there not an alternate? Oh, that's what it's used in. Because I'm blind and I don't read, it's used in. Because I'm a dummy. But alright, that is all I have time for today, mainly because I need to wait for more motors. And that's going to be like an all-day AFK thing while I'm at work tomorrow kind of thing. So we'll let that do its thing. Yeah, I haven't gotten that far yet. I'm super happy that I'm already stressing out. Like, look at my to-do list. All of that, right? All of this is just to make the assembly control unit. Just to find out that the assembly control unit is going to have to be used to make another item. So that means I'm going to have to do all of this again. Yay. Why? Why do I like this game? I don't get it. I don't get why I like this game. I mean, I do get it, but I don't get it. I don't get why the what's in here? Squirrel. I don't get why the containers, that's right. I filled them all with 100 at least to start out with. But yeah, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. We'll figure it out. And again, I'm gonna have to do it 3 times for 3 different systems. Oh my god. I mean, I know the what is that? The last one, the pasta or whatever. I know that's gonna be used again. Are the other ones gonna be used too? What about smart plating and all the other previous space elevator parts? Am I gonna have to use those too? It's crazy, man. That is crazy. But that's set up because we're gonna move our pipe from here. It's gonna go down one and over and through. It's gonna be weird, but it'll work. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, that's all I have for today. So I'm gonna leave you guys here, and then tomorrow morning I'll try and remember to let this run so we can collect more motors, because that is our block point right now. But we're almost done. Our 3-story rocket factory, power station, whatever you want to call it, it's almost done. For those of y'all just tuning in or been here for a minute, unfortunately I gotta go. I have this crappy part called work. It sucks, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta pay the bills. But if you want to see more, if you want to see me, we should be finishing this tomorrow. If you want to see me finish my rocket factory tomorrow, at least get 90% done, because I think we just have to figure out the logistics of my byproduct, compacted coal, with the other stuff. If you want to see me finish this, make rocket fuel and ammo, subscribe so you can see me play some more. Only if you like what you see, you want to see me do more. Tomorrow I will be playing a different game though. I want to mix the games that I do. I want to play another game too. I only have so much free time in the day, and I want to play some more games. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate you. I appreciate You watching me slowly go insane. All right. Bye. Bye bye bye. Bye. Bye 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 bye.